So this isn't going to be super relevant to a lot of players right now, but eventually it might be. And if nothing changes, you need to know what is going on with this. So I'm going to read something today from IU on Discord. They sent a really good message that I was not aware of. So let's jump right into it. There is something you really need to be prepared and really need to be careful of when we're talking about this new star whatever type system it is. So hopefully you guys enjoy this one. Let's jump right into it. So as you know, the new power system, star, whatever you want to call it, is in effect, and there's something you can do that is kind of negative right here. So as you know, or may not know, there is a way, of course, to transfer this star, this life star, over to another hero. However, it has to be to another hero that has Nirvana 100. The issue comes into play now is that once you have this here, you're kind of locked into it. And somebody, IU especially, had two Nirvana 100 heroes and put a life star on each one of them, and now they're stuck with those heroes because it says, yo Barry, I don't know if you're aware of this, but I want to let you know and maybe have a video about it to spread awareness. I currently have Temple 11 and therefore can only have two Nirvana heroes, which if you guys come on over here and you check out this portion, you can see right here, when you're 11, you can only have two. If you do get up to 12, you can have a third one. That's kind of a big deal overall. I equipped those two Nirvana heroes with a life star, and now I'm actually stuck with those two heroes since you can't regress, remove destiny materials, or anything else from these heroes. You can only transfer a life star from one Nirvana hero to another, but since both of my Nirvana heroes are already having one, I'm completely locked on what I can do on my account, especially since if I upgrade my temple, because I have enough materials, but I don't need to make my Star Queen, Halora, Polystar, or Nirvana for it. Eventually you're gonna have to do that if you want to unlock these things, it looks like. It says support already said they can't do anything, which is funny because they usually do help with stuff like this, but it does feel bad until we get to that temple level 12. So it's interesting. So if I do take a look and see and confirm that this information is accurate, if we come over to the Gate of the Void, we go to the Evolution Cube, and I want to replace a hero, you'll notice he does come at list, but you can see right here, of course we're in interdimensional arena, we're on the Cloud Island, but the last part says this hero is a hero who transforms into the holy life star and cannot perform operations such as decomposition. So you can't even replace, and I don't think it even lets you regress them either. The same exact thing pops up. Because you have a holy life star, you cannot regress a hero. So please be careful when you go about this system. Yes, it's going to be able to give some really good buffs to your account. You'll be able to level some stuff up here as well. We of course want to keep leveling this up, but I'm really close. I think I am going to go in on this event this week. I'm not 100% sure. But this is a huge PSA that this can be an issue. Doing that in the first place is a big mistake. I think in reality, what you want to be doing here is you want to just make sure you're building one powerful hero at a time, because you have to remember, you're also getting these power systems, these Destiny Star Pass that are going to give even more stats. And the fact that you get to, share stats with companion heroes, which is, it's actually pretty cool. I don't know what this button does. Does anybody know what this button does? I've been clicking it every once in a while. It doesn't seem like I know what's happening here. But you can see here, companion levels, basic level, cap, skill, worship, sublimation number. I really don't know what I'm guessing it means like the better the quote unquote tenants are for this one hero, the better output rate you're getting, which this right here, I think this output rate is essentially what we're getting here, this currency, to upgrade all these other things. So you want to have your strongest heroes in here, it seems like, which is interesting. So we got 9. Oh, I see. So you can have like levels. 120 is the highest level. And you see some of these are maxed out and have like max everything. 12, 12, 12, 60, whereas other ones do not. So again, you want to put the highest Destiny transition, it looks like, too, in here. which is interesting, but it does make sense that that's the way you'd want to do it, and that's the way you want to focus on it. You want to take all your power. This is pretty much like, in my mind, what I see this life start ability is. You can see every time we jump in, we're getting additional resources. This right here is essentially Cloud Island 2.0 is what I kind of get out of this. The fact that you want to take all your powerful heroes and all your investment and put it on the hero is just, this is the better version because you can select any heroes to put here whatsoever. You don't have to necessarily put like a specific combination heroes like Cloud Island. This, you get full customization, which I really like. And of course, there are only 3 of them right now. That could go up in the future. Me personally, of course, like I was saying, is I'm really heavily investing into this Deep Pupils because I really want to get to like the next levels up. And I didn't realize that there's actually 2 different things in this system too. There's active skills, which is triggered every time you take an action. So when we get up to level 13, the hero has released a secret skill 3 times. It'll be triggered an additional, or a trigger after the next action. Apply darkness to 2 heroes with the lowest health point, so it actually gives it to your allies too. And then the other one is like the passive version down here. You can see the levels of it going up, multiple abilities. This is really intriguing, and you can see your level right here, so you can track where you're at. And if you go to level up, you can see you need additional body materials and you need level progression. And this is where you see we only have like 1 dot currently on this one. That's because we're getting close. We're almost there. But again, this event this week, I might want to be going all in on. I haven't decided yet, but this is a PSA. Cloud Island 2.0, do the same thing you did with Cloud Island. Invest everything in one hero, because if you only have 2 Nirvana heroes and you put 1 on each, you're out of luck. And with this week's event, I'm really trying to decide if I want to go in on it, because if we do, we get crazy amounts of stuff. You can see there's different versions here. In reality, most people should be going for this, or I guess this actually works too if you don't have that Nirvana hero just yet. But again, remember, we like, for me to level my Coral, I need 2 of these. I need tons of this resource. And these are cool, but again, make sure you're getting the correct one based on which star you pick. The life, because like my life star, the Deep Pupil, needs this one, whereas the other ones need these guys. So make sure you're grabbing the correct one if you do go in on this event. It does make it easy where everything is like in the middle column. Purchase limit in this treasury is 4. Interesting. I didn't even notice that. So you can't use all 6 here. 2 of them are gonna have to be used here. So you can only get like 1, 2, 3, 4. Like you probably get 2 of each of these, and then you have to still go down for Destiny transition materials, which, man, that would be crazy though if you could use all 6 of them right here. It is what it is. We're gonna see if we're gonna go in on this Starlight Melody. We already have some points built up, of course. I haven't done the other stuff just yet. I'm kind of waiting, probably in tomorrow, and we'll see what it's all about. So please use this as a PSA. This is Cloud Island 2.0. Don't spread it out among heroes. Hopefully you guys enjoy this one. I'll see you guys next time. Hopefully eventually we get additional resources and you guys can get to this system as well.